We are glad to have you join us for part 2 of our 2-part series entitled Living with the Himalayan Masters, Spiritual Experiences of Swami Rama.
Learn to be spiritual in your daily life by doing selfless action. Learn to meditate every day. Swami Rama.
Like a multifaceted diamond, Swami Rama had many brilliant talents. He was an extraordinary spiritual master, a medical doctor, renowned scientist, prolific author, gifted singer, artist, and humanitarian. Even before his conception, his grand and auspicious destiny was known among the Himalayan sages. His autobiography, Living with the Himalayan Masters, was published in 1978 and is considered one of the greatest spiritual classics of all time. Swami Rama's personal quest for truth and enlightenment is relayed in remarkable stories which are both entertaining and illuminating. As a young boy, Swami Rama is very curious and full of mischief. As he begins his search for enlightenment, Swami Rama must overcome many obstacles, such as having to distinguish between false gurus and the real masters. His story of transformation sows seeds of hope and faith in the hearts of readers, bringing them inspiration in their own journeys of spiritual elevation. In 1969, Swami Rama went to the United States of America per his master's instruction. His purpose was to create a bridge between the East and West by establishing a center of learning where he could faithfully deliver the message of the great sages. Thus, at a rented farmhouse in a Chicago suburb, Swami Rama founded the Himalayan International Institute of Yoga Science and Philosophy of the USA in 1971. The institute is a non-profit organization dedicated to teaching the various aspects of yoga and meditation. The following is a precious recording from Swami Rama's lecture, Power of Human Mind.
Mantra potency is highest of all potency. I don't say that I have attained the highest and all that a mantra can do, but I have examined and seen. Miracle of miracles. Once I was traveling towards Gangotri in deep Himalayas, from where Ganges flows, with my master. And there is a place that is called Harsil. Avalanche started coming down. Avalanche, where the dirt and rocks, snow, all mixes, and then mountain breaks, it comes down. So I was scared. I caught hold of him. I was 7 to 8 years of age. And I said, now we are going to die. This avalanche is going to destroy. He looked at me and said, you keep quiet. And there was no way for us to run this side or go forward because we were trapped. He wouldn't ever stop whenever he walked. That was his, So he did like this. He always used to say, And I was the only interpreter of that What do you mean? When I used to feed him, he said, means he wants more or not. A glass of water. So I interpreted his very well. So he said, And we walked. And when that is a quite half a mile distance, we crossed. He did like that. And that avalanche started coming down. And during that time, that blocked even the course of the river Ganges, which created a unprecedented disaster in India during that time. Blocked the river. It became a huge lake. Many times I saw like that. And I used to say, I said, you are not teaching me this. You are not teaching me this. He said, this will come according to your practice and experience. Don't hanker for all these so-called powers. Don't do that. Human potentials are immense. If you study the lives of great people, whenever they said, it's not we, it's God has done. Why did they say that? It is done through them. Why did they say that it's God has done? Are they lying? Because if they said that it has been done by us, it will feed their ego. The greatest of all barriers in the path of enlightenment is ego.
We will continue this inspiring story after a brief interlude here on Supreme Master Television. Please stay tuned. Welcome back to Living with the Himalayan Masters, Spiritual Experiences of Swami Rama, Part 2 of 2. Swami Rama was the first yogi to subject himself to modern scientific investigations. The experiments he participated in helped revolutionize scientific thinking regarding the relationship between body and mind, previously thought to be limited to voluntary processes. Reports of these demonstrations were documented in numerous leading scientific journals of the time. Swami Rama's scientific as well as practical approach to spirituality appealed to many seekers, but it was his enduring love for every living being and his wisdom that enthralled those who met him. Swami Rama explained.
You should do your duty in the world with love, and that alone will contribute significantly to your progress on the path of enlightenment.
As Swami Rama explains in Living with the Himalayan Masters, one needs the guidance of a true guru in order to attain enlightenment. But in order to meet a good guru, one must also be a good student and purify themselves within. Another valuable lesson that Swami Rama shares is to be humble and to let go of ego. To illustrate this, he recounts the story of his swollen jaw. Swami Rama met a Swami who quietly sat amongst his students. Swami Rama thought he was not very knowledgeable and thus ordered him around every day. One day Swami Rama was brushing his teeth when he ordered the Swami to fetch him water. Swami Rama lost awareness and continued to brush his teeth for 2 days until his whole face was swollen. His master explained that the Swami was actually a great sage sent by God in order to teach Swami Rama to be humble. In another story, Swami Rama, who thinks he is advanced in his spiritual progress, experiments with monastery manuscripts against his master's clear instructions to never do so. His lack of spiritual discipline causes him to fall into hallucinations. Only when his master comes to help is he able to wake up. Swami Rama's personable and easily understood storytelling in Living with the Himalayan Masters provides readers with timeless reminders and insight to help along their spiritual paths. Judith Ben Hurley, author of The Good Herb, wrote about the book.
Each page is filled with joy and cheer. What I like best is that Swami Rama's message does not require us to transform ourselves. It teaches that we are already perfect.
New Age Book Review adds,
a complete and practical guide to the foundations of the spiritual journey. The vividness of the stories is absorbing, allowing them to be read over and over again.
Supreme Master Ching Hai has also recommended living with the Himalayan masters, such as in the following excerpt of a 1989 lecture in Sao Paulo, Brazil.
如果你们看那个喜马拉雅山大师，你们就知道很多大师都不出来，他们不喜欢跟人有关系，连那个照片他也不让人看。有没有看啊？没有看这个啊？那个 Rama， Swami Rama， 那个喇嘛尊者没有看，回去买一本看。Portuguese 有没有？有没有人看到？有啊 ，Yes， 这种书我们要看。有的是 Yogananda Biography， 有很多类似的这种书，会鼓励我们修行，会让我们不太留恋这个物质的贪嗔痴，提醒我们比较高雅一点的理想。我们当然不应该去喜马拉雅了，我们也可以赚钱，照顾小孩，照顾家庭。不过我们还是要有高雅的理想，然后省一些时间修行，跟上帝、佛菩萨沟通。
Over the years, Swami Rama wrote many books, including A Practical Guide to Holistic Health, published in 1978, The Art of Joyful Living, published in 1989, and Meditation and Its Practice, published in 1992. Living with the Himalayan Masters is one of his most popular works. In addition to his lectures and literature, Swami Rama was a gifted musician who encouraged his students with his joyous enthusiasm for music and his soul-stirring meditational and devotional singing. Swami Rama peacefully passed away into nirvana on November 13, 1996. His extraordinary voyages, fascinating encounters, and his deep devotion and faith continue to inspire readers worldwide in their own spiritual journeys. For more information on living with the Himalayan Masters, please visit HimalayanInstitute.org and hitindia.org. Enlightened viewers, it's been a pleasure to have you with us today.